guys, welcome back. My name is Tomi Adenuga. If this is your first time of seeing me, thank you so much for watching this video and welcome to my channel. I am a recent or a new Canadian immigrant in Canada, not Canadian. Okay, so on this channel I share things about my lifestyle, everything in between in Canada, how it has been for me relocating from my home country Nigeria to Canada. So this video is dedicated to one very amazing person who has been watching me since like forever. Long story cut short, we got in touch, we spoke on phone for close to 2 hours, guys. And when she was telling me, I was just like, oh wow, 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 wow. And for me, I know Canada is not heaven. I always say this on my channel, but I would always bring out positivity anywhere I see it, and that is why, because it helps me go on, because you just have to thrive on something. If not, you just go down the other way. So for me, I'll share things as the same as they appear to me, experiences from people and everything. I have the permission of this lady to share her story, and that's why I thought to share with people, because some people do not even know. I shared on my Instagram page when I first got into Canada that's like, there are 3 things I've discovered in Canada. Number 1, you can have a business in Canada and be successful and thrive. Number 2, help is not far-fetched in Canada. So some people just feel that, oh, once you relocate to Canada, your life is over. Guys, I understand that it is overwhelming. Trust me, I know this one first, and I am overwhelmed with taking care of my kids and everything. But it's not totally impossible for you to have help. It might be costly, it might be for one reason or the other, but some people just feel that once you relocate, that there's even nothing like nanny, or there's nothing like help, anything. It's plenty, yeah, plenty here. When I have money, I pay people to help me clean my house. That's by the side. The reason why I'm sharing this video is for someone out there. If one of the reasons why you feel like, oh, these people that are relocating, blah blah blah, let me just share this person's story, because I was overwhelmed like when I heard her story. She gave birth, okay, let me just say it the way she told me. She came into Canada sometime last year in February. Her kids will be 1 very soon. In fact, she told me February 17, like, because they're just like days apart from my oldest son. She came into Canada February 15, 2023. She was heavily pregnant with twins. She was expecting twins. And she said it was a very big risk for her, that even a doctor from back in Nigeria told her that it's in your hands. If you feel you can travel, that I don't know what to do. But she was like, no, the way this thing is now, when you get your papers, you don't want to wait, because the moment you now wait and say, oh, you're waiting again, it will take another 1 year or so before you register your children, before you put them in under your application. It takes time. So I do not blame her, because almost the same thing happened to me. But in my case, I was waiting until when I gave birth to my daughter. That was last year, or sorry, about a year. I gave birth in 2022. This is 2024. Almost the same thing happened to us. So in my own case, my daughter came already before our own papers were approved. So we had to like wait again to like put her under our application. In her case, everything was approved for her and her husband, and she was just pregnant. She was like, when they got it, like that same day or like 2 days after, they booked their ticket and they're supposed to fly. I said in 2 days. I was like, how did you do it? She said, to me, I just had to, because she was just thinking that how will she do to the children. And the doctor told that, okay, yes, you have perfect health, even though you're carrying twins, you are fine, you can travel, but it's just that I don't know, it's a long journey. And guys, this woman lives in Manitoba, not even Ontario. I mean, Manitoba, Canada is huge. Everybody that stays in Canada knows Manitoba is a different country. When you're going to a different province, it's like a different country on its own, like you're traveling all over again. It's even a different time zone from here. So they picked everything that they had. She said hurriedly, they just packed and they got on the flight and they came down to Canada. Thank God she was fine as she landed, and she just felt like, okay, let's just chill. I was not feeling anything. She was like, to me, I was not even feeling anything. No labor pains, nothing, no tiredness. I was like, wow, that's big. Like, you made it all through almost 48 hours and nothing. She said to me that in fact the day she traveled was the day they had booked her for an was not emergency C-section, like when they booked you, like, you know, you're supposed to go in to have your baby, because that's what happened with me too for my last child. So it's not an emergency. You're not just like, you know, like I can't even remember what the name is right now, it's off my head. So that was the day they told her to come bring out the babies. Fortunately, she was even able to carry the babies to full term, like 38 weeks plus. I was like, for twins, that's a big miracle, because I know some twins come out like before then. They were able to travel to Canada. They landed, they stayed in like a friend's house. They had never bought anything. She said she didn't even have anything. Okay, I think they went to do their SIN to get a phone number and everything the next day. So they left on the 15th of February. Of course, with the way everything is, they didn't land until like the 9th of the 16th of February. The next day being February 17th, they decided to go out to get their SIN, their SIN, their phone numbers, everything. So they were in the mall when she just told her husband that, this one that we've landed, do let me look for a doctor, let me look for a hospital and just go and let me, this is like, don't let us forget what has really gone on in the past, how many hours and all that. So I was going to say, yeah, that's fine, let's go. They went to the hospital, and guys, she said she went with her phone. She didn't come out from the hospital again. So she went to the hospital, just like, okay, oh, I am here, I just landed in Canada, how far, blah blah blah. And I landed like this night, like it was still like this night, like just in I landed overnight, and it's this morning. So overnight was like on the 16th and 17th that morning, like, so pretty much I landed today, and I want to find out what I can do, doctor, blah blah blah. They said they checked that, they said, madam, are you are carrying twins? I don't know what really happened, but it was an emergency for her to get those babies out. I was like, what? Said to me, they did not allow me to go. She was even saying that, I have this one, I have to get my hospital bag. They said, which hospital bag? Everything you need is in this hospital. You are not going anywhere. She was like, I said, thank God her husband was with her. In like 20 minutes, said they just like all of them, like, she said to me that room was filled with people in the less than how many minutes. Like, this one was coming, that she said because they were expecting twins, one pediatrician for, as like two pediatricians for the two babies. I am Dr. A for twin A, I am Dr. B for twin B. Same with pediatrician, like two like that. She was like, it was just like as if she was watching a movie. I was like, wow, I've experienced a similar thing when I was in the US, but in Canada too, like that one I was not even aware what was going on with me, because mine is a different thing entirely. But she was like, she was just looking at all of them, like they booked her for an emergency C-section within 30 minutes of arriving in the hospital. Within how many minutes the twins were brought out. She was like, thank God that they went at that time, because it would have gone south. She was like, from that time on, that everything changed. Like, it was as if they've never seen twins before. And she was not like, I arrived today. They said, we understand that the reason why we will even take care of you. Guys, I'm coming to the crux of the matter. Don't go anywhere. So within 30 minutes of arriving the hospital, the twins were like brought out and everything. The hospital behaved like they had never seen twins before. That's the care, that's everything she needed. That even baby clothes she didn't have, everything was provided. Diapers, clothes, feeding bottles. That immediately she was like, I am tired. That they didn't even bother her to breastfeed or anything. They carry the babies, you already like giving them like some kind of like special formula. It was now later they told her that, okay, if you can try, just try to like breastfeed them. Like, she said she was treated like egg, like guys, like egg. When she was showing me pictures, I was like, oh my goodness, that immediately people at like, she was in the recovery room. When she was in the recovery room, before she got to her own room, they're decorated everywhere with balloons. She has a boy, she has a girl. Like, they just asked her that, okay, what are the names of the babies? They're decorated everywhere. I was like, in this same Canada? She said to me, yes. After 2 days, of course, Canada, these people, they won't delay you if you're fine. They just watch them for like 2 days. After 2 days, they will like discharge you. They were like, okay, do you have anybody to care for you? She said, no, I'm new in this country. I don't even know anything. All I know is that I am PR. I have gotten my SIN. Thank God she had gotten her SIN. As in, like, though I don't think anything would have happened if she did not, but she had gotten it. She had a PR stamp from the airport declaring that she was a permanent resident of Canada and everything like that. And guys, they asked her that, does she have anybody to care for her? She was like, she doesn't have, but she doesn't even know what to do. She might probably get someone. Guys, whether it's the hospital, whether it's the government, I don't know. But do you know that since that time, Monday to Friday, from 9 a.m. till like 4 p.m., 2 people go to her house every day, Monday to Friday, to help her care for her twins, and she does not pay 1 naira. I don't know why. Please, someone in Manitoba should help me confirm this, because I was like, what? She does not pay 1 naira, that the government took it upon themselves. That she was like, told me that even food banks, all this kind of like special care centers, that she does not go anywhere. They'll just be like, oh, you have twins. They come to deliver food at her doorstep once a week. She doesn't even go anywhere. That before she knows what is going on, diapers, milk for adults, clothing, everything is always delivered to her. She just hear the doorbell, blah 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 blah. They're from so and so place. We've come to deliver your something something something. I'll be like, the one that even bust my head is the food is even still okay. Like, let's even leave that one. The one that bust my head is that she said every day, Monday to Friday, that the only time she struggles with her twins is at night and like maybe weekends. Like, even sometimes weekends, one person might come on Saturday or something. But that Monday to Friday, since she gave birth to those twins, as she was going home, they came with her. A nurse followed her, and from the next day, 2 people, I don't even know under where they are, maybe they are health workers or I don't know, personal care workers, I don't know. They come every day to care for her twins, and they'll tell her that, oh, you can go shop, you can go for a walk, you can go sleep, we'll take care of them, and they take care of them. So from like the hours of like 9 till 4, like they come, like I think it's even earlier than that. They come give the twins a bath, they take care of them. From there they feed them. Said that feeding them, she always struggles by weekend because those people, they help her. So she's been enjoying that for almost a year, since she landed last year February. And I was like, I can't keep this to myself. I was like, sure, I'm gonna give birth to twins like this. I've never heard this before. I'm being honest with you guys. I have traveled, I've been in the USA, I've been in the UK, but I've not heard that like, oh, they will like come. I know maybe if you have special needs, like people with disabilities, I understand that one, that happens. But like, okay, I gave birth to twins. Like, yeah, and I've children are good, there's nothing wrong with them, no diagnosis of any sort. It's just that they are twins. I know, of course, like I said, with special needs children, disabilities, elderly people, you have personal care workers that come take care of those people. But for twins, I did not know, and they come every day and she does not pay anything. So I was like, I can't keep this to myself, let me just share. And I had her permission to share. Guys, you can see the picture of those beautiful babies. Like, she was even like in a frenzy. She was not even thinking of anything. She was just like, she's just like that. Like, it was her husband that even managed to take some pictures, that she doesn't even have any picture of herself in the hospital. Someone that said that she had packed hospital bag, she had put this one, I wear this one like this, said nothing. That by the time everything happened. But I'm just so grateful to God for her life. Like, everything just worked out well. Like just imagine, why was it like when she landed, why was it that when she did this and did that one and everything, that she didn't even stay back in Nigeria? She was just like, everything just worked out together for good. I am sincerely happy for her. Of course, I can't share her name, I can't share her details, but I got her permission to like show you, so that you guys will know that I'm not just making this thing up. She's in Manitoba, Brandon. I've never been to Manitoba in my life, but I know she's in Manitoba, in Brandon. I hope I'm getting that pronunciation correct. So please, if you're in Manitoba, you've heard of anything like that, please let me know. I know they enjoy a lot of things. The government also assists them for rent, many things. So their rents, they pay like only 30%, or is it 20%? So let's say their rent is $1,600 per month. They pay like $300. Like, guys, I'm just so grateful for her. So many things she told me, so many benefits. Like, of course, she gets monthly benefits for the children. If she needs to like take them for anything, they register them almost immediately. Like, I was like, wow. I need to share this with you guys. If you guys are in Manitoba, I don't know, you guys, I don't know if that like happens in Ontario, but so there are different benefits that people get according to their provinces, and I believe she's getting this because she's a permanent resident. Yeah, I believe so. Probably if she was a student, I believe she may get the same thing, because of course those children, they are citizens. So it's not about even the status of the parents, I think it's about the status of the children. Once they are citizens, I believe like everything will like be taken care of. So guys, I just thought to share this with you. If you know of any other thing like that, please let me know, so that I can like share more about this. Let me know in the comment section if you've heard about this, if you've experienced this yourself. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'll see you in my subsequent videos. Bye.